Hey Team Journey, it's Jen here. I am driving while I'm filming this video, so hopefully that's okay. But Katie wanted me to just share a few things that I've learned just in this business so far, and I hesitated till now to film this video because I've just learned so much in the last just about 5 months of doing this business, and how do I put that down in a couple minutes of a video. But for now, there are two main things that have come to mind. One is she wanted me to share a little bit about how do I have the confidence to share about RNF with people that I know, just in conversations. That has been where I've gotten the majority of my PCs. I have a few PCs that have reached out to me because they saw social media posts, and I've seen the advantage of doing that, and I'd like to continue doing that more. But I guess what I would say to that is I had a strategy call with Tracy Bonds a couple months ago, and she said, in this business, you have to have an anchor in something. It can be very easy to just be up and down and all over the place in this business. Just working with so many different people and finding the motivation in the mornings to get up and do reach outs and follow-ups and all those things. And I choose my anchor to be in God and to trust Him, that He's going to bring the right people along to join me as consultants and to join as customers and in His perfect timing. And so, Katie shared with me back when I first joined, she said, I always want to care more about the person than the sale. And you have to believe that. Every time you reach out to someone, ask yourself, do I care more about this person and doing what's going to be most helpful for them than me getting a sale or having this person join my team even? And, I think each of us are confident that this business is something that's for us, that's a really good fit. And we just need to go out and find the other people that God has in store to join us as customers and consultants. And Katie posted a quote this morning from her training that said something like, I thought I was talking to enough people until I actually was talking to enough people, or something like that. And I've realized that when I slow down, my business slows down. But then when I pick up the number of people that I'm talking with, then, more results come from that. And so anyways, I feel like I'm getting a little bit off track, but this business and my why is big. And so as I'm out and about every day, I'm thinking, okay, how can I weave RNF into this conversation? It usually is really easy a lot of times, because how many times do people ask you, what do you do? Or what's new this week? How was your week? And you can easily say, hey, well, for me, I say, well, I'm a nurse and a mom, and I'm actually a consultant with Rodan & Fields dermatologists. I'll give them just a quick sentence or two subject line about it, and then you have to ask and invite, share and invite, share and invite. That is what this business is. And so I'll share, these are the products we have, this is the business opportunity, or I'll share just a one line or two about what this business is doing for me and why I love it. Would you like to hear more? Or maybe someone that I could connect with that would want to hear more. And so, or if someone's asking about your week, I'll share a little bit about the time I spent doing Rodan & Fields and how enjoyable that was, or how maybe I met somebody new through it, or got to reconnect with an old friend through it this week, which was fun, and can kind of follow up from there. Another really important thing that I've learned is just the importance of doing lots of consistent follow-up. The reach outs really are lost if you don't do follow-up. And Tori Rose posted something a few months ago that said the average salesperson reaches out like 1 to 2 times, but most sales come after, I think, like 7 or 8 reach outs. Follow-ups. And so when you reach out, keep the ball in your court. Say, you know, hey, when would be a good time to follow up with you? Does tomorrow work? Maybe this Saturday or Sunday? So that they're expecting that call. So you didn't just reach out and say, hey, well, let me know if you're interested. But they're expecting you to reach back out to them. And I'm preaching this to myself when I say this, but don't take responsibility for people's response or lack of response. You know, it's their responsibility to either say, I'm not interested, or I am interested, or whatever, but you can keep following up with them, and it's not going to be bugging them. If they don't, you know, they aren't interested, then they can tell you that. So, man, most of my PCs, I would definitely say that it took 5 to 7 follow-ups at least. Text, phone call, email, seeing them again in person before actually closing that sale. And I wouldn't have gotten half the PCs that I've gotten so far if I haven't done that. So be consistent, keep following up, and always lay that out as an expectation when you're talking with people too. So those are just 2 tidbits for now. Hopefully that made a little bit of sense, and thanks for bearing with my video while I'm driving.